Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Tours of the Black Mountain. My name is Nick, and I'm going to be your Dungeon Master for this evening. In the previous episode, our adventurers are split. They have split the party. One group, well, most of it all boils down to people being drunk and people getting excited or mishap teleporting their way through the different parts of the world. Rill and Blinky had a little bit of a conversation outside of the Dragonite pub talking about that Rill needed to go to Kyril in order to do something. Blinky did like, do you want to go now? And they were like, yeah. And they, poof, went over to Kyril. In Kyril, they found the Drow leader that has been plaguing Rill's mind for a very long time. A person that she cannot really find the memories or cannot really contemplate who this person really is. But eventually they got a calling and they found out that this person's name is Vesrin. And they met up with Vesrin in Kyril in a tent. They tried to be sneaky about it, but with a lot of alcohol and the smell of alcohol, the Vesrin decepted that they were actually two there. Talked about a little bit about Rill's past. Talked about that he has a respect for the group, that they wanted to make a deal with them to not intervene with the dragon. With the Drownai's plan in Kyril, in exchange for a little bit goodies, and there was a lot to think about. So Rill and Blinky needed to make a rendezvous with the others before. So Vesrin told them to just meet up in a dinner and just speak about this deal that they had. But in the other side of the continent, Videl and Blork wanted to adventure on their own as well, as Videl teleported both him and Blork towards a place that they wanted to fight. The destination was Karai, but with a drunken state ended up in Nivara. And in Nivara, they traveled through the bamboo field until they found a creature that they could fight against. A huge, hulking-looking creature, a mixture of an ogre and a troll and a cyclop, having this very weird cyclope eye, minding its own business in this very small lake. Both of them attacked this creature and provoked it, and it turned very, very nasty against them. They fought, but they managed to run away from the creature as the creature managed to swallow Videl 2 times. But it ended with that Videl managed to make grasping vines to the creature and managed with Blork to run away. They also ventured further up into the mountain, seeing maybe we could be something with the dragons. They ventured up, and they fell asleep close by to another camp with the other 2 tabaxis that are close by, and at a very altered, shelf-looking structure out from the mountain. In the middle of the night, in the morning, all people of both sides of the continent heard this large roar in the sky, and also Rill and Blinky saw that the acid rain has actually stopped. it more like, what did it mean for the world? What actually did happen? But regardless, Videl and Blork woke up, talked to the two tabaxis about what they have encountered up in the mountains, because they figured that they were coming down or heading into the mountains. But the tabaxis there actually warned Blork and Videl to not venture in there, because they saw these weird statues and they heard monsters roaming around in the mountains. With this advice in hand, both Blork and Videl ventured into the mountain pass and to just explore, just to see a little bit more what to be coming to, maybe in the coming future. The location started to become this very weird mist and cloudy, very low clouds, dark passageway with the very moist air, and there were eventually they saw this very weird death state of this statue in the middle of the pathway. They investigated it, and it was a dead tabaxi that has been teared open and also petrified in the midst of its death scree. As they were looking around, Videl got the sense of that they were actually being observed. With quick senses, he turned into this ginormous bird, grabbed Blork until this very large reptilian dragon-ish creature flung in from very high up altitude to try to snatch Blork. Also, it had this very weird scorpion tail. And it ended with that Blork and Videl is fleeing for their lives through the passageway of the mountain, trying to reach out towards the bamboo fields. And that is where we ended the previous episode. But before we start, my friends... I just looked at Danne and go like, is he ready? Is he ready?
Yeah, I had some stuff in front of my screen. I had to move it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, maybe no, maybe no, you know. All right, my friends. Let us begin. Videl and Blork. Blork, you have just been snatched by Videl in his talons, flying the same way backwards where you came from. But you're flying with your vision backwards, like you see the end of Videl, but you see this creature that is following you through this passageway. It is massive. It is definitely a huge creature. It is slender, very fleshy looking, with these scales that moves backwards all over his body. It has this very long serpentine head and this throat that goes outwards almost 2.5 meters out from its body. It has no eyes, it has no ears, it has only this very elongated snout and this larger toothy maw that goes over, and it splits open in the middle, in the bottom section of it. It screeches out, and as it screeches out, these yells comes outward, almost like it has this means to shoot projectiles from its throat as well, as it's hunting you, flying. It also has these very large talons on the very bottom that is this obsidian black and gray that is flying behind you. It is very fast, so I want to know if you want to do something special, but the both of you, or that you just continue on with the flying state.
Yes. I just want to see. I'm gonna just fly as fast as I can.
Okay.
Away from it to see if it can catch up, at least.
Yeah.
I hope.
All right. Blork, what do you want to do? Do you want to do something, or are you in the fate of Videl?
I don't really know what I can do. other than scream.
My
It's a
dog.
big flying thing behind us.
Right. Videl. The creature is going to... How much is your flying speed?
80 feet.
80 feet. Okay, so the creature is faster than you.
Oh, fuck.
It is a little bit faster, just a little bit, by 5 feet. So it's actually gaining. You feel as because Blork is looking behind and you can look behind too. It's more like the creature is gaining. It will try to snatch both of you in the same sweep.
Yeah. Can I?
I will try to throw a javelin at it.
All right. I would say make an attack with disadvantage because you're in the talons and flying.
Yeah.
21.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. That is a hit. As you flying through the pass, passing by these clouds.
I'm aiming for the mouth.
Yeah. You fly with the Videl as you're passing through the clouds, and a lot of these small rocks and pebbles flangs away from the wind that both of your wings do as you're passing by in the pass. You manage to, in the midst of a turn, you throw the javelin inside to its mouth. It goes into its jaw and goes through one of the jaw lines. It sticks there, but the creature continues forward and try to grab you.
I want to try. Can I roll on trying to get rid of it? I want to, since it's fine, but it probably smells. I want to try to lose it somehow. Can I roll on that somehow?
I can allow, because I love to do this. I would say make an acrobatic check as the bird to try to make a maneuver to see, and it will roll against the creature's acrobatics to see if it managed to follow you.
Are we still in the fog?
You're still in the semi fog and cloud formation.
Is that just a dexterity roll on the bird?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
6.
Oh.
Let's see.
Okay, so I have a DM inspiration.
You can re-roll if you want to.
The 6 doesn't feel good for me. Because it feels like that. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Smart choice. 13.
13.
As I have to see. Oh. 13, you say? You fly towards. Instead of going forward in the pass, you immediately turn to your left that you see this larger cliffside that you're going towards. And just moments before you impact with the side of the cliff, you immediately turn to a right and try to go back into the pathway again. The creature, unfortunately, is not as quick as it is large and bulky, slams into the side of the mountain, crawls a little bit, but immediately flies away, giving you a little bit of more space as you are flying towards the opening of the past. But now, as you're reaching out, because of that, we are going to make one more dexterity saving throw. Now, with a javelin in the mouth and also that maneuver into consideration, I am going to roll with disadvantage on the creature of its attack against your saving throw.
10.
So I roll a 2.
Oh. My
Which
creature have plus 10.
Which brings the creature up to to a 9.
Oh.
So, as you, both Blork and you, Videl, you are flying through the passageway, Blork, you can just see that the creature will bite on Videl's, the end of his feathers as the creature is getting closer, and this very weird, viscous thing coming out from its mouth is almost like acid or something that is trying to get closer to you. And then you come out from the fog and leaps out towards to the open field. As soon as the creature reaches out, the fog subsides, and there is no fog that is actually protecting this creature from any sunlight or something. As soon as it reaches out into the sunlight, the creature ridicules backwards, screeching out in pain. You can see the flesh starts to melt on it. It starts to have this very, very extremely hard effect on this creature. It ridicules and it goes into almost like a state that it almost paralyzes itself, plunging down towards the to the bottom of the side of the mountain, but flies back into the passage as it glides silently inside and disappears.
It doesn't like the sun.
As both of you fly out, you are over the fields of the white bamboo fields again.
I think it's gone now.
I'm gonna find a good hiding place to land and turn back in goat again.
As you fly away, a very good, respectful distance from the mountain, you land in the open field.
Are you okay, Blork?
Yes. I hit it.
You know what creature that was?
No. It had no eyes.
Then you hear a large roar coming from the mountain.
Was that one of the hag's children?
Haven't hatched yet. The roar, was it?
It sounded like the creature.
The creature, okay, not the dragon. And,
No, more a creature.
Yeah.
Like that creature that you saw. More towards that.
Well, I think it was one of Aka's pets, at least.
What should we do?
Well, Blinky said we're invited to dinner.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. Oh. Should we try and get to them or stay and explore more?
When is the dinner?
It was tonight, right? Or was it tomorrow?
Yes.
Night. So I don't about the time difference, but
Who are we going to dinner with? Just tiny lady and pretty lady.
I guess there are some more friends of theirs attending.
Okay.
You used the stone, right, Blinky?
He used the stone previously. Yes.
Yes.
So I can't use the stone to contact her again now.
No, it's one-time use.
Yeah, okay. Oh. We go back to find them.
Yes. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I wanted to fight in the arena.
Yeah. You have to find something at least.
Yes. It was a very good fight. I don't like flying things though. I can't reach them.
No. That thing.
I want wings too. Then I would be super strong.
Yeah. Maybe we can find some.
Really? With Memruka?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Do anything else before we find a tree?
I don't know.
Well, let's walk. See if we can find something.
Does it have to be a big tree? Do we see any big trees?
There is one some kilometers away. The same tree that you actually came from.
Yeah, so we need to walk back roughly an hour or so, right?
Yeah. And I would say as you move, there is no real threat. There are small critters and small creatures as you arrive at the tree line. Do you teleport right away, or?
Yeah, if Blork doesn't have anything he wanna do here, teleport right away.
No, I don't think so.
You teleport to Karil?
Yeah.
Okay. But before that, on the other side of the continent, before Blork and Vidal arrives, Rill and Blinky walking away from... no, you went to sleep, right? No.
Yeah,
we
you
woke
wake
up, and then I threw up, and
Yes.
now
then
we're
you-
going downstairs to Vigo.
Yeah.
I think we have not left.
Yeah. You stayed at Vigos. Yes.
Yes.
Coming down to Vigos, after you have thrown up and also had a discussion of no drugs and no alcohol. It's very quiet at Vigos. Vigo isn't there.
So, Ricky, when Vidal said he was in trouble,
Yeah.
do you think he needed help? Because he also said that dinner was nice.
It's hard to tell. He said, dinner sounds nice and
In a little bit of trouble, was going to fight in Kyril, but up at Dragon, I think.
something along those lines.
What dragon?
What dragon do you think? He's been talking about Valazar non-stop since, like, it happened. Just the other night he wanted us to go there. When we were...
Wait. So,
They are at the Tabaxi Isles.
are they in danger?
I don't know. It's like, boo. With Vidal, you never know.
That's awfully helpful.
He didn't...
Did he ask for help?
No. He sounded more like... Could be nice, but I don't think if he wanted it.
Isn't that how he always sounds?
No, there's like little layers. When he's a little bit more urgent, or when he gets angry when he wants you to actually listen to him, then he can be like, You will leave now. And then he just lowers his voice a little bit. But it's still kind of casual, kind of like, you will leave now.
The issue here is that you can only detect these different levels if you know him.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they just all fall flat. So I don't.
yeah, nobody else is gonna have any. They're gonna have problems. Hence why we don't relay information through Videl to anyone.
Could be.
Not urgent ones, at least.
So
Either
they're
way,
fine.
I don't know. Either way, I don't. If we're gonna go and help them, I don't know where they are. And I don't have any way of teleporting to where Valazar is because I've never been there. I don't even have a circle in the Tabaxi Isles that I know of. So I can get us to the castle where we took Siren, but that I don't know. And I can probably take us to the tree where your sister is. But
So what you're saying is that our only choice is basically to hope that they're fine.
or start scrying on them and watch them die if they're not fine. And
No,
and
I'm
then
not doing
try.
that.
We can always.
no.
Maybe we should scry on them because if
No.
they do die, we need to know where their corpses is because we can't find the corpses after they're dead.
I don't. Why don't?
We don't need to, but I can. Maybe I send another message and see if they're doing fine.
Why are
Yeah.
they at the dragon again?
They wanted to fight in Kyril, or in Karai, and then they went there instead. They were drunk. I left them very, 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 very drunk. Which means nobody slept in my mansion yesterday and was completely useless. Maybe some homeless person went in. Or a Demalora for a nice little spa. One can hope.
Okay.
Are we going outside, or have we still not left this establishment?
I feel like we're leaving because
Yeah.
there's no one
I
here.
think you are
Okay.
leaving.
When we're outside, can
Mhm.
I want to try to find a dog?
A dog?
Yes.
It's very specific.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Scared.
Oh god. Math 20. 28.
There are dogs in the alleyway, like they are colored and they are like
I
owners of like somebody in the very back in the alleyway. You can find.
just need
One
a
or
dog.
Okay.
First dog that I can find.
What are you
Okay.
doing?
I need a dog. And then I'm gonna go up
We
to the
can
dog.
get breakfast. We don't need to.
Oh, I need just this, and I'm gonna pull some hairs from it.
What?
Okay. As you're getting close to the dog,
Yeah.
make an animal handling first of all.
12?
12. As soon as you get in close proximity of it, it immediately goes into this growling state and then attacks you. Like
Fun.
it runs towards you and will try to bite you. It
I
has a
have
long
dealt
reach.
with alleyway cats before. My focus is hair.
That is 22 to hit.
It hits. Can I grab fur when it bites me?
Sure. You will take 9 points of piercing damage as you get in close proximity of the dog. The dog
The fuck is this dog?
runs towards and just bites you, Blinky.
Oh, bad.
Can I
As
get
you-
away from it?
As you shoo away from the opening, from the window opens up this. The window opens up, and this very large man, long beard, bald, just go, "The fuck you doing at my property? Get the fuck away from my dog!
It's an alleyway! It's public property! Go inside!
Oh, fuck you! What? And he
No,
closes
fuck
it.
you! Pardon my language! Back inside!
He closes the window.
Are you okay?
Yes, yes. Did I get the hair?
Yes, but the dog barks and
Oh. Wonderful. Now we can go.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna eat them.
Ah, it's-
They say you need to get hair from a dog after you have drunk.
What?
Hair of the dog.
Who says that?
It's a saying, isn't it? Hair of a dog.
the door from the alleyway opens up. This large, rotund man with almost like a large club goes out. And he just looks around in the alley, and I assume that you are walking away from the alley.
Mhm.
He looks at you. And I can see if he wants to.
I am Scruff, by the way.
Yeah. He just stands there in the alleyway, kneels down to his dog. But you continue going out.
Yes.
Ignoring him.
Yes, we're ignoring him. Not you.
So, what do we do now? I think I need a bath. Maybe a place where I could buy something
From the alleyway,
to wear.
the big rotund man comes out with his bat and just screams at you. You fuckers, what the fuck did you do with my dog?
I didn't do anything with your fucking dog.
No,
He
he
bit
has
me.
blood all over his face and he loses a little bit of his fucking hair. The fuck did you do with him?
Because he bit me.
Who fucking cares? You shouldn't be fucking in there.
We're leaving, so everything is fine.
No, it's not fucking fine. You fucking hurt my dog?
No, didn't hurt your dog.
Then what the fuck are you doing with my dog then?
Fucking Christ.
Where's my
I
fucking
think you
feet?
should return back before we do something a lot worse to you than we did to your dog.
Oh, you fucking threatening me? I'm gonna
Yes.
fucking smack you so hard in the fucking head.
I'm gonna do the unsettling presence. I'm just gonna look at him and be like,
I'm in a bad mood today. And I'm not allowed to drink.
and my eyes are gonna just fucking sunk out, and I'm gonna look more skeletal as I do the thingy. I don't even remember. What is it? No, not unsettling things. Is it unsettling presence?
It is unsettling.
He will be fried.
You
Is
can
there a
unsettle a
save?
creature that you can see within 15 feet of you. The target has disadvantage on the next saving throw it has for the next minute. Construct, undead, and creatures that are immune to frightening cannot be affected by this feature.
So it also gets frightened technically then from this, does it? He can be scared from it at least?
he will. You will do an intimidation check,
Ah,
and from that he has to. If you
yeah, I will still do it. I'm gonna do that
Yes.
together with like Necrocraft to make the alleyway appear darker.
sure make an intimidation check.
Intimidation. 23.
3.
23.
As he looks at you as you were making this appearance, he steps back a little bit, and he just makes this scruffle sound, and he moves back towards his house.
Yeah, I thought so.
So, where are you going?
I want to buy something new to wear. And I would look for a bathhouse.
Okay. I would say, in a very quick sense, it is easy in this city to get clothing. For including
Pretty clothing.
pretty clothing.
Oh, are you gonna dress up for the evening?
I will also look for a really pretty purple like silk band.
Silk band, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. So for fine clothes adventuring kit, it costs 6 gold, but I will reduce it down to 4.
Wow.
It will be nice clothing. And then for 2 gold more, so it's 6 in total, you will get clothes and you will find a bathhouse.
Cool.
And just for
The happy ending.
what the fuck?
I don't read that. But I am gonna force Blinky to get into the bath as well.
She will.
Okay. And I will say that you will spend time there if you want to say something before I pass along the time, because Vidal and Blork will eventually come to Kyril. So it will take an hour because this is during the time that when they are moving towards the tree. Do you guys want to say something before?
Yes, just waiting for my lovely man to. Are you finished? Are you finished?
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Love you. Okay, good.
Yes.
So, are we
Yeah.
looking at the guys or are we just gonna.
Last time I scried on someone when I was in a bath, I ended up naked in their more or less lap. So I feel like I don't really want to do that.
Mhm.
I think we should take a leap of faith and just believe that you're fine.
Yeah.
Right? They can take care of themselves, no? At least I hope so. But yes, I want. You still smell of alcohol, so I'm trying to get you to smell a little bit like that.
Yeah. I'll bathe. I'm just thinking maybe we should bathe after the grave tunnels.
What?
I need to go down and check if my dead person friend is down there.
Can we do that after the dinner?
I suppose.
You know the dinner is gonna end in a disaster anyway, and everything we've done here is gonna
True.
there's gonna be tables tossed, food tossed, potential bloodshed and all of that. So it's just
Yeah.
So we might as well just do it afterwards.
Fine. Let's bathe then.
Or we could do. Guess we could do the grave tunnels first if you really want to.
1 second.
As you are in the bath, I assume that you are in the bathhouse and bathing through, getting into a state of relaxation. People comes in with drinks, comes with the price also. Get a free drink, and you can also pay extra.
Non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic, yeah. They have alcoholic and non-alcoholic, but they have following that.
Gonna make Blinky drink something like cucumber water or something.
It is very relaxing. It is very nice, and it takes a short amount of time, and the time will rapidly go towards an hour. And I will say approximately around this time, Vidal and Blork, you have managed to get back to the shrine tree that you arrived from. You, Vidal, managed to go up to a tree, and you managed to use transportation by plants if you so wish to do.
Yeah.
easy said than done. Having been to Karai or Kairil previously, you teleport through the plants, and you are in the city.
Where in the city are we?
I would say you teleported to one of these
Yep.
trees.
That's good.
Tearing through the opening and the bark from this large tree, people get a little bit skittish as both you and Blorkus jump out of the tree. People just look at you a little bit hesitant, a little bit frightened, and it is a long shadow that is hulking over you as both you and Blork look up to see the large creature that is still up and covering up most of the morning sun.
We are at least in the right place.
Now we need to find them. So, if you were pretty lady, what would you do here?
But can't you talk in the head?
I need to see them.
Maybe in the big hole.
Yeah.
Or probably where some fancy people are, like Memruka guys.
Yeah.
Or at the pub. There's probably a lot of pubs.
They were talking about dinner.
Yeah, but
Did
there's a
you
lot of
smell
food
any
places.
one of them last night? Did they smell good or bad?
They smelled like alcohol.
Yeah.
At least Tiny Lady did. Pretty Lady always smells good.
Well, no. Always.
Burn?
You know it.
So, did you specify that who we were meeting at dinner? You said dinner.
I said we were. I did mention Drow Nai sometimes, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I specifically said we're having dinner with. I might have, but at least you know we were.
No. It was just
said-
dinner.
We said we were dry
Because
now.
Vidal
You thought-
answered,
yeah, you thought we
Are
were
you dry now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you probably didn't even connect that it was Drow Nai.
No, but you
We
said...
were bathing in the ocean, you know.
Yeah, and you said... Yeah, you... yes.
Dinner tomorrow. Something about being dry now.
Yeah. Okay. They've taken a bath. They might need some clothes.
Do you think they have been bathing until now?
No, but they bathed last night. That's why they went here, I presume. They
But-
should be dry by now.
Yes.
Lorik's
What does
eyes
that
are
have
so
to do with
confused.
anything?
Because Pretty Lady would want to smell nice when we go to dinner.
Yes, but where are they?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. The pub that we were in before the heist, it was up here, right? It was 21 or so. Don't remember the number of it.
Yeah, it was. Yes, you are very correct, Fidel.
Yeah, because that's probably the only thing I know about this town, so I'm gonna walk towards that.
The surface inn.
Yeah.
So, a long story short, I will say, like you will meet up. You will go to the surface inn. You don't see them anywhere. So, as you are done, Rill and Blinky, I assume that where do you want to go?
What time is it?
I will say right now you woke up quite early. It is 8 or 9 in the morning.
That early? Holy moly!
That early.
So we're gonna try to not cause any shit until like this evening. Maybe we should just sit in a corner and look at nothing.
Let's save this.
How long since we
Quick save.
talked to? How long since we talked to Videl and Blork?
Right now, about
more
1.5 hour.
Yeah,
1.5 hour.
I would say yes.
Okay,
It's getting roughly to now. I would say it's getting roughly to 2 hours, maybe. Roughly.
Maybe we should do a check on the boys.
Yeah, quickie. Are you doing it?
Oh, yeah, I don't. You wanna?
I
It doesn't matter for me.
feel like you relay information better than me.
Where are we?
Bathhouse, but we can meet
Yeah.
somewhere they would know
You are
about
you
the
are-
fountain.
Yeah, you are here
Okay.
between 12 and 14.
Okay.
I mean, they would know where the large fountain is. Otherwise, it would be easy to find. So,
Well then.
Okay, I'm gonna send a message.
To Vidal.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
No. Choosing Blork.
No,
just
to
to
Blork!
spice-
Yeah.
to
find the
spice-
fountain.
to spite it up a bit, so we can see if he remembers it before he relates it to Vidal.
Vidal, you
Um,
immediately get something. You feel this magical effect happening in your mind.
Are you alive? We're in Kyril still. And we're dry soon. We're going to the big fountain, well, thingy, outside the sunlight chambers. Meet us there. Either now or every hour.
You can reply.
Hello. Yes, alive. In Karil. By the hole. Start walking towards the fountain now.
Ah!
Yes.
They're here!
Oh!
They're alive,
Alive.
and at least Vidal is. So, and he said we are walking towards the fountain, so I would assume Blork is alive too. Unless
Yeah, I don't think he
Yes,
is the royal
he-
we.
he could be dragging his dead corpse with him, you never know. So, not gonna say that that is nothing. Oh, thank you, my sweet boy.
Someone got food.
Yes.
So, yeah, I guess we go to the fountain then.
Yes, let's go to the fountain.
Eventually, all of you are meeting up. Well, getting first to that point, it is Blinky and Rill. Standing there, waiting at the fountain, as you can see a familiar goat folk and a huge hulking beast of a barbarian Goliath comes walking down the
How
street.
do they look? Like,
I mean,
having been in a battle and like swallowed twice and like, you know, gear-wise and like,
I say they look a little bit scuffled, muddy, dry mud, but they look like they have been through some shit.
I think you could smell us from a distance.
Yes. Well, and at least the people that are walking close to them moves like oil in water. They are just moving away from them.
ah,
Hello.
hi.
Holy shit! What happened?
I got swallowed twice.
Go,
What?
yeah, a big monster swallowed Gulidar, but I saved him.
Why?
A big monster?
Yes.
Where did you
dragon?
find-
We were supposed to go to the arena and fight, but we ended up in another place and fought instead.
Yeah.
And then a big flying monster chased us, but we got away.
That.
It was really cool
Why were you going to the arena to fight?
because I was bored.
Lork wanted to fight.
And I was kind of drunk.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded fun last night,
Uh,
but we ended up in Nevada instead.
thank the gods.
Yeah, yes. Even though you got swallowed, but I think that was good better. Because otherwise, you would be dead.
It was one of the strongest creatures I have met.
There are a couple that are sitting close by to the font, and they immediately go. The guy goes, "Oh, by the god!" And she's like, "Don't worry, honey. Oh, let's." And they just move away from.
Before they move away, I'm gonna like dry some mud off from them if it's.
They immediately. She screeches, and he just runs in another direction.
I don't
Do you
smell so
feel
good, right?
Better? No, you
I think I know what you need, Gulidar. I
Ima-
pick him up and throw him
Yeah.
in the fountain.
no.
I'm gonna wash myself in the fountain.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Well, I'm wet, so.
You know there's a bathhouse just around the corner, right?
Well, since he's already in there, I'm just gonna give him a soap. Here!
You're carrying soap.
I have one soap bar. I've had it so long. I'm like,
You never know.
it's from before the stream. I have such random stuff.
You know that this is not
Gonna start pulling off my gear and wash it a bit.
Some people are just stopping and looking at this display.
You need some soap, Lork. I'm gonna hand him the soap.
Yes, maybe. I climb into the fountain.
As both
I
of
don't
them.
have words. I don't know what to say.
What?
You
Yes.
At least
you
they're
know
not like
the
dry
same
in their
water
clothes.
going around, right? In a loop. It's you're
But what is this thing for? If not cleaning yourself?
Oh, it's the coins you're sitting on people's wishes. Mining is in there somewhere, but mine
Why
didn't
do-
come true.
Why do people throw coins in the water?
It's supposed to give you things you wish for.
What did you wish for?
Alcohol?
It came true.
No.
No. Well, oh,
I
So
mean,
what's the plan for today then?
I don't know.
We were going to dinner, I heard.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Yes.
meet this lovely man, and we're supposed to be ourselves.
What
Does
And it's
that
man?
probably gonna make you try to fight him, Lork, so. Yeah.
What man?
If we tell you the name and such, will you remember it, or should we just wait with that until we actually meet them?
No, let's tell him. We're gonna meet Garrett, the mailman.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I'm
he's
just gonna
this,
look at Blinky and
he's this big orc fella. Yes,
Why
this-
would he fight me?
No, because he said he wants to provoke you, I think. Something to do with his mailman honor.
But if he wants to fight me, should I fight him?
Mm.
I guess you will need to ask Gareth that?
Yep, Garrett the orc.
Okay. But you told me not to fight unless you say so.
Yeah. Sure.
Look,
Yeah.
if you meet Gareth the Orc mailman and he provokes you, you're more than welcome to fight them.
Okay.
Why?
I want to go to dinner now.
Why are we going to dinner with a mailman?
He has information we want, or real want. It's important to her.
I promise not to kill him.
gods.
I do a mini fountain.
Oh!
Do you gargle as well? Like clean everything up.
Oh!
Does it still not taste of alcohol? I tried yesterday.
It tasted like mud. Blood.
Oh, probably pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten or tasted
Can
something
we
from the...
drop the subject? Remember whose house is in this water? The individual doesn't wipe.
My butt is clean now.
As he stands up from the
Now it's clean.
Oh!
Have you been sitting and rubbing your ass in the coins in the fountain?
I'm a piggy bank now.
So guys, thank you for the stream. It's
Every time you fart, a penny falls out.
penny for your thoughts.
This is how we do the new handshake.
Holy fucking hell.
During dinner, it's just gonna play. Ding.
Move on.
Yes, please, let's carry on.
So
Broke the pest dispenser.
we went to the mountain where Valasar is playing. Or is.
Mm-hmm.
I think Akas transformed her basilisks because it was flying. Scorpion tail ish. Flying.
I am sorry, Vidal. I have a really hard time focusing on the information you're giving me right now because you're.
Is it because I'm naked?
No! No!
Because you've
It's
seen
because
that
you're
before.
sitting in water filled with mud, blood.
Don't
feces.
druids have that thing when they can clean water, or are you?
On the other side of the fountain, you can see 3 guards that come
Oh no!
and they
Do
gonna
we see
stop.
them?
Yeah, they stop and
I'm just gonna like tug and blinky and just go backwards.
What a lovely sightseeing place, yes.
they move to the edge of the fountain.
Over there you have the sanctuary, sunlight chambers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk with Blink in that direction.
The guard pointed out and go, no, you stop. You two, specifically you two, you stop.
What? Why?
Come here, come. We need to talk. You
Can't go in there.
You 4.
I wonder
Come
what
on.
they did now.
Let's talk a little bit.
About what?
The guy, he looks like it's a very, very nice looking person. He has no helmet, back slick, longish, white and white and black peppery hair, and he walks quite young, and he has these 2 other guards that walks by. He looks a little bit higher rank. No, I just want to talk a little bit with you because. And also, you two, can you please come out of the fountain when we talk?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, unseemly. Naked.
And also,
Yeah, I'm also looking away because
I'm not naked.
Alright,
by the
I'm
way.
scruff. I mean, unseemly.
Oh no.
okay,
But
Take
I'm
a-
not
take
gonna
a-
stand naked in front of the guards and just.
no, you guys can
Please
take
do.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. This.
You can have one little helmet over it.
I take my bear trap.
Your eye patch.
As you're taking up your clothes, and Vidal or Blorkus doesn't take off his clothes. He's just bathed in everything. I assume.
Yep.
As Vidal is taking on his clothes and go like, okay, first of all, it is not permitted to bathe in the fountain because you will actually get sick. Because people are spitting and shitting and peeing into this fountain. And now you are bathed in it.
Well, what do you do with it? And besides throwing coins and bathing?
Well, throwing
shitting.
coins is also not a very good thing to do. But it's actually there for to being looking nice. So I'm gonna give you two guys a warning, because I can smell from the fountain that you smell like shit. I'm gonna give you a pass, because otherwise I could give you a citation or something because you smell shit. Okay?
But we have soap.
I can see that. I can see it in the fountain as well. It's going to bubble very nicely soon. So I'm gonna give you two guys a warning. So for the rest of the day, you need to be at least 10 meters away from the fountain. If I see you within that 10 meters, you're going to pay for every meter that you're inside 1 gold. Am I understood?
Yes.
Very good. Now, to you two guys. You seem to fit this description of a man that told me that you have fucked up his dog previously.
You did what with the dog?
Oh yeah, what did you do to the dog?
Especially the gnome. You're looking down at Blinky. So first of all, what is the deal? What is the deal with the dog? Just
Do
be
you
honest.
want to take this, or should I?
By all means.
First of all, I want to ask, the alleyways in this city, are they public property or owned by specific houses?
No, there isn't. So we have a little talk with the owner of the hound. It is permitted to have a hound in the back alley if you're not owning the property. However, he's told me, and I saw the dog, that the dog was bloody. And I was more like investigating and looked like the dog has been ruffled around a little bit. So I was more like, yes, he was not allowed to have the dog in the first place. But you can come out clean. What did the dog, or what did you do with the dog? I'm giving you a break here. I'm giving you a break here, okay?
Well, the dog bit me, and I didn't want to tell anyone, because when dogs bite someone, they get put down, and I love animals so dearly.
I understand, but did you do something in particular to aggravate the dog? He seemed a little bit spooked, the dog, and
I
seemed a little bit aggravated.
I stepped in its vicinity, and it lunged at me, and then, to get it off, I pulled at its hair and pushed it off me, and that's why it's bloody from my wound, and probably a little bit ruffled up because I didn't want it to bite my arm off.
Mm-hmm. I understand. It's a very probable cause. I'm just gonna give you guys a break. You seem like decent people. You know? Seemed out to busy your day. And also, he is not permitted to have a dog in this alleyway, but regardless, I understood that you needed to protect yourself. But, you know, some piece of it, I don't know. Both sides are shitty in this situation. So, I'm gonna just give you a slack. You guys don't go to the fountain, and you guys don't go near that dog today. Alright?
But you think we want to go back to the dog that attacked my friend?
No. But it's part of my job to tell you that you are not supposed to go there, because
Have you told a dog to stay away from us?
well, it's very hard to tell a dog, but I told the owner that he didn't have permission to have the dog in the alleyway, so he took it inside. But if you see the dog or see the man, you're not to approach him. I feel it's
You also
very
claimed
few.
they owned the alleyway, so...
He's also the one that followed us with a bat.
Listen, he makes this like, listen, we cannot take action for what he's doing. We are talking, and for now,
No, that's
I have
not
talked
what
with
we
him.
meant. Yes, but you made it sound like he was trying to get you to come to us and accuse us of a crime we didn't commit, when he was the one who had an illegal pet in a place he wasn't allowed to, that attacked my friend at a public area. And also, as that happened, he decided to bring a large bat and come after us and threaten us.
accordingly to him, yes, he was more in the folly. I would say he is more in the folly. But according to him, you attacked his dog. I have one side of the story. Now I have two sides of the stories. Now I'm trying to compare them into one story. It's all a huge clusterfuck. So the
Can we just give gold to the man so he pisses the
No.
fuck off and I don't
No,
have to
no.
talk to you anymore?
He looks down at you. Listen, I'm trying to give. I've already told you. I have given you some slack. You can go. Just
Okay,
don't go near the dog.
got
And
it.
then we are cool.
Good.
That's all I think I'm saying. Don't pay any gold. Just get out of people's hair. That man's specifically. All done.
Does it go the other way around? Because I really don't want him
Who
close to me.
cares if it goes the other way around? We're free to leave. We don't have to talk to these people anymore. Thank you.
He looks at you, looks down at you people and go, have a nice day.
Yeah, you
I'm
two have a
sorry for my
lovely
friend.
day.
The fountain smells really foul. We really don't want
He
to
looks-
stand around it anymore.
He looks over to the fountain and go like, it is fine. Just don't go and bathe in fountains for the other times, people can get aggravated.
Yeah,
I
she told
myself is a
us
very
that we could
respectable
bathe in
person.
it. I pointed
Well-
to Rill.
What?
Said it was a bathing.
No, I didn't.
Listen, let's not poke fingers at each other. We have already solved the problems. There's no reason. We just go our merry way. Remember, 10 meters away from the fountain, and have a pleasant day.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm
Goodbye,
sorry.
sir.
Goodbye to you all. And he stands near the fountain and looks at you all.
Like in a
waiting.
big circle around the fountain.
I want to
Yeah.
remind you, Rill, that I had to be sober through this whole conversation. I blame you. Let's leave.
Where are you going?
How
Maybe
does the
we-
boy's gear look?
All right, that too.
Huh?
How does the boy's gear look?
Wet.
Define.
Look like they should get like a new pair of pants or something.
I mean, I mean,
We can try.
they've done their best with the water that they have. They just bathed in a couple of minutes, so it's still like a little bit murky. It's watery, it's wet. It still like smells the same smell, but it has a very faint hint smell of soap, too. As it.
Well, I'm gonna look at the both of them. Bathing house. They also have cleaning service for clothes if you really insist on keeping
I
your
feel
current
quite-
gear.
Feel quite clean now. Quite nice.
What do you mean?
If you squeeze your fur, does it run brown or is it clear water?
Ugh.
Yeah, I got
Oh, no.
this.
It is kind of brown gray.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're not clean.
Where do we get clean then?
The bathing house where it's meant to be a bath, where,
Should we go there, Gulita?
Yeah.
We can all go.
again.
We can scrub their backs. It goes faster.
I'm gonna hug Rill really hard.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Can I avoid that? I'm gonna try to get away.
But
Is it
They're
acrobatics?
versus structures.
you are trying to grapple her, so it's an athletic check against either athletics or acrobatics for you, Rin.
22. Let's see how important it is for you to avoid
For fuck's
this.
sake.
Look at Rill rolling she will roll a natural 20 now.
And I hug
Wait, did you say
Vander.
22?
Yes.
20, he rolled 22.
I can't beat it.
You can do it if you make if you crit it.
If it's really important.
Yeah, but I can't beat it
No.
even then.
With a swift motion, Vidal comes closing in and hugs you. Very, very hard.
How about now? I take the silence and sadness as a yes.
Doesn't smell
Why
that
do I
bad.
even try?
Because
These
you
were
have
new
to.
clothes. Thank you.
All right.
I'm so glad I have friends like this. That's
Good
why the
advice.
enemies we have around us doesn't seem that bad. I'm just gonna go toward the bathhouse.
Why did you do that, Gulitar?
He seemed tense. I would loosen it
No,
up a bit.
You
Not
are
such-
white and dirty.
Yeah.
And she is beautiful and clean.
But you are wet and dirty. She's beautiful and clean.
Eventually, walking into the bathhouse again, they are more like surprised that you have returned, but then see your clothing and then smell Vidal and Blork as they arrive at the establishment. All of you need to pay 2 gold.
I'm gonna
Yes.
pay for real. 'Cause
And with that, you go into the bathhouse, and we are going to take a quick, short break. Just a couple moments, just a couple, just to fill up our glass, and also go to the bathroom. So we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hello! Welcome back again. In the bathhouse. You guys are washing up your bodies. It is very nice, it's very bubbly, and it's very good. They clean up your clothes as well.
Better.
So, what is the next course of action?
At what time and where did we meet Garrett, the mailman?
He said dinner, so evening. Depends when we get hungry, huh? So
I think him.
with
I think-
Lork around anytime.
Yeah, but I think if it come lunchtime, it might be a bit awkward.
Maybe
Though, I mean,
have a quick fika instead. It's so much less hostile and proper.
Quick fika.
Quick fika. Kill yourself, please.
Oh no, my sausages are wet.
Oh, and they were also in the disgusting water, were they not?
please. Shh. We all know. We don't need to.
Infused.
No! Please.
You think they taste the same or different
No,
now?
please stop!
When they're
Please.
marinated
please,
in the
I beg
fountain.
you, please.
You can probably sell those for a high price somewhere in the city.
Block, don't eat your sausages. Whatever you do, I will get you new ones. Okay? Not
Okay.
wet ones. Perfect ones.
Yeah, wet
Whatever
was
kind of
definitely-
meat you want. But you need to toss these away, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. So, now when we are,
Together.
clean and yes, together. How again did you end up in the other side of,
I don't
what
know.
happened?
They were drunk.
I touched a tree. We went
Uh-huh.
through,
Mm-hmm.
and we ended up in the wrong place.
By accident or because you forgot where you wanted to go? Or did something make you go there? Sometimes, when we teleport there. What's their bells?
No, but
Oh, okay.
maybe I just wanted to go there more than I wanted to go to where I.
Could be. Well, you
Well, that
haven't
is a
wanted
better
to go there.
choice considering that Karai. I don't need to explain why Karai would be bad, right?
Wouldn't matter.
I just
doesn't
want
matter.
to know if they understand.
That's why I mean, doesn't matter.
It does.
Maybe it matters for me.
Okay, do tell.
Yeah.
No, I want Videl to tell me if he understands why it would have been a bad option, or Blork for the matter.
To do what?
Never mind!
We wanted to go to the arena.
Yes, in Karai.
Yes.
What happened last time we were in Karai? Lork.
Don't remember.
Okay.
I died!
Yes.
Oh,
And the people that killed her are the ones that own the whole Undercity. Including the arena, probably.
Going there would have been a death trap!
luckily we didn't go there.
Yes!
Yes! Look!
Kulitar, why didn't you say that?
Let's put it up in that.
Wow.
Throwing him under the
Throwing
bus.
under the bus.
Yeah.
So
Why
hard.
didn't you stop me, Vidal?
Oh, just not throwing in the bus,
Yes!
throwing out a cliff.
Yes.
I don't know. I was drunk,
Yes, me too.
and it felt like a good idea that you blow some steam up and fight.
Yeah.
If you would ask me today, I would say no. Let's don't go there.
So no to selves. No teleporting with alcohol. Oh, but it was good for you because we
Yeah,
got dinner.
Yeah, but I
So
it was a bit
50-50
sad.
bad.
How about we don't put a calculation on this? It's just luck, right? Oh, it's just luck. It's just, flip of a coin. Who cares? Like, it's just. Oh,
I'm gonna take her hand. It's okay.
no, it's not.
Oh yes, it is. You're gonna potentially get answers or just more questions tonight. But at least you decide you want to go to this dinner. We're not threatened or forced to go there because someone is holding our friend hostage.
How did
Or
you
because
meet,
it's your mom and you have to go because family shit.
How did you meet the male guy?
Rill
He was-
and Blinky, you get an immediate ping in your head.
I have a ping.
I mean, I just let it through because I don't have any stops.
Oh, I'm letting it through.
A male voice, a familiar male voice from the night previously.
The mailman.
Mailman, Garrett.
Greetings. It is I, Vestren. Change your plans. We need to meet in approximately an hour. Rough schedule today. Hope to see you soon. Accept.
Did we both
I'm looking
get it at the
towards-
same time and both did that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just looking to Blinky like, did you?
Yeah, did you?
Was
Uh-huh.
it Garrett?
What's happening?
Did
Mailman.
we?
But now is
He talks like Orden in the head. Fine.
threatening you.
No, it's just
Accept!
we kindly accept this invitation. Or
That was a lot of words.
Hello.
no, yes.
How did you meet the male guy?
We're going to meet the male guy, Garrett, the orc, in 1 hour.
Yeah, but how did you meet him? And why
Oh.
did you meet him?
A post-it note, we found it on the street. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
dry myself and fix like clothes and shit.
Then we returned it to him in the post office.
We find it in a
It's a
bottle
post office.
floating in the sea. You know.
You did
I
some
guess
shit,
it does.
right?
What did you find?
What did you screw up?
Everything.
Yeah. I unsorted all the mail, so he had to work overtime the whole night. Stamped everything so badly that he needs to remake all of it. Ooh.
Vidal,
That's why the dinner has now turned into a lunch. We have
make
about 1
an
hour.
insight check on this.
Yeah, by all means.
A 5.
It's something weird, but it's awfully correct though.
Sounds plausible.
Yeah. You don't really know the nature of mails, really, and post offices, but it sounds a little bit weird, but yeah, it checks out.
It sounds like something Blinky would do.
Yeah.
It's like when the car salesman tries to sell a scrotty car to Ragge.
Yeah.
Ja.
Exactly.
Why would you do that, Blinky?
Because I'm a rude and bad goblin. We're meeting him in an hour and I
right.
can
Blinky, are you
apologize.
done?
Yes. I'm clean.
Yes. Are you dry?
Yes.
I'm bringing out
Just
the
flopping my
purple
ears.
silk band I bought. And
Oh,
tie a bow on your head.
okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Like around and like a big fluffy purple bow between her ears.
Disappears
my-
into the illusion.
Well, yes.
Should I wear my fancy dress for today?
Do you feel like that fancy dress is an extension of who you are as a person?
He
Sometimes.
wants us to be ourselves.
Yeah, go
Then I don't.
exactly as you.
Oh, then I'm gonna go.
I was afraid you would say naked.
Shall
Mental
I
note.
refrain from using the skunk bow?
Yes!
Oh, I never get to wear that. Let me look at my clothes.
It's mostly because of how it smells.
I have a fancy purse. No,
Lily, you can wear whatever you want. As long as it's not dirty, or preferably not dirty. Or, why do I even care?
No. I am all clean and good. Everything I own is bloody. It's just bloody scarf, bloody shoe, bloody whatever. Everything's bloody.
Well, it was kind of bloody. It is.
Yeah.
It's like fully coagulated blood now. It's more like black and red.
Ugh.
I love this one. Bloody scarf taken from Blackrock Mine that garbled broke the nose of the person. So I still
That is months ago.
Yes. Well, fuck it. I have nothing.
I'm ready. There.
What should we expect from this mailman?
That he's gonna try to be. He's gonna talk a lot about Leon. Probably. Maybe. Potentially. He's gonna try to ask us stuff. Most likely.
Why does he want to meet?
What does he want to ask?
Was more.
I think he can say that himself, no? That
Yeah.
doesn't make this complicated. It's just...
Real has connections or something, and he might give us
Please don't
information or
call
stuff.
them that.
Real has past intertwined links.
That is even worse. Let's go with connections. I prefer connections.
Well,
Yes.
Instead of intertwined links.
Yes.
Oh, that kind of connection.
yeah.
What? No. Wait, Glock. What are you thinking?
Mating?
No.
At least we got it.
No.
We don't know.
I know what we can do in the meantime.
We have 1 hour.
It will not take that long, but we could get new sausages.
Sure.
You can
No.
also ask the mailman for sausages.
But I want to have for after.
Fine, we go and get you sausages so you can have as a snack before, during, and after lunch.
Yes. Not during, maybe. Unless he serves grass, then I want sausage.
Okay, let's just get sausages so we know that you will at least have something to eat.
Yes.
You had eaten people before, right, Blork? Yeah.
What?
Mm,
Once or twice.
well,
You
We're
said-
not getting sausages made of people.
no.
We're in Cairo.
Can you get that? Is that possible?
I'm mostly thinking if
Please
we
don't
can
answer
get-
that. Please don't ask that.
I'm just double checking so he knows. Yes.
There's no locally sourced farm around here where you can, like, I don't know.
Probably, but
I don't know which one served that.
Where I come from, we are not that picky with what we cook.
Fine, let's go to the meat market and get some sausages. We're no questions asked.
Alright. So eventually, walking to the market, there's a huge section of like butchers that sells a lot of like meat and a lot of like sausages. So I would say, how much do you want, Blork? Do you want like a kilo or more?
Like 8 sausages.
8 sausages?
Oh, that's a big sausage. I want that.
Gladly, for 8 sausages, you will
Where are you
get
gonna fit that?
In my bag.
Okay.
for 8. I was a gold.
I pay.
You have 8 large sausages, Blork, of different varieties of animals.
I have quite a big bag.
Yes, it's like a hockey trunk.
Yes.
I'm gonna go into Vidal's head as we're walking around.
Hello?
Hello.
We're not meeting a mailman.
It's me.
Is it me?
Hello from the other side. We're not meeting a mailman.
You didn't disrupt this night.
No,
Okay.
we didn't.
Sounded weird.
Yeah. No, we kind of broke into his tent and then had a little weird conversation with him, and then he invited us back for dinner today because he wanted to meet all of us. And he also he's the one that took Rail's memories.
Oh.
She doesn't remember shit about him. You know the drow that she couldn't turn into?
Mm-hmm.
It's him. Yeah. Thought you should have a little bit heads up. She's really nervous and she's feeling she wants our support. She's forcing me to be sober. That's how much she needs me. So,
Looking at Blork and really like pointing at one of the sausages, and he just takes it and goes, "Oh," points at it.
So, is his name Garrett?
no, his name is Vestrin. He knows Leon, he knows her mother, he knows a lot of stuff. Oh, and he also wants us to kind of like, if we give up Kyril and let them do whatever they want here, whatever it is, something with an artifact or something that they want to take, then he's going to give Rail a shard that can release all the changelings.
What does he mean with give up?
Like, we're not allowed to interfere with whatever they're doing here, but we're gonna get to that because we usually don't want to interfere, but you know how it is. We'll probably ask questions about it. At least you know.
When someone asks us not to intervene, feels like we will.
Exactly. We never. That's why I was like, can they tell us a specific date and time? Because then we move.
So we can be here.
So we can maybe not be here, I don't know. And there's some other things too, but we can take those later because it's not important for the dinner. But I think the rest is some things that Rail will tell herself if she wants to at some point.
Do we need to behave?
I'm going to try to behave, but he wants us to be ourselves.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to not be as rude as I
Don't tell me
usually am.
that! Please don't tell me that!
Thing is, he wants us to be ourselves, but it's not what he really wants in this.
I think he wants us to be ourselves so he can evaluate us
Oh,
and kind of use that against us. I think. He seems like that type of person. I was really drunk yesterday, though. So hard to remember.
so if we be ourselves, he might think less of us.
I think he's gonna think less of ourselves. What? I don't know.
If I lick a table, he won't think.
he's gonna be amused by it, and
Yeah.
also he'll probably enjoy it because he's a drow.
And now Rillenblork returns to you.
Hmm.
Look,
all
there's like
the tables
sausages
you want.
picking out of your bags and like.
Could you tuck them in for me?
You should have gotten
Okay,
one
wait,
of the ones on a circle, so you could have had it around your neck. Then you could have just been all night.
I guess smelling like meat is better than smelling like mud.
And piss and shit
I was.
and alcohol.
And
Yeah, we
coins.
don't need. I was just.
The fluids from
Yeah! Yes!
thin
Mhm,
creatures.
Let's go.
Where is the dinner place?
Tent! That direction!
Started to move towards it.
I am going to have a code word. It's gonna be morning.
For what?
What?
In case I get so pissed off that I want to kill him, and then I'm gonna try to walk out calmly in a fashionable way, so you will know.
But why would you
Why
be
would-
mad at a mailman?
Because every time we go to a dinner party, someone is either shoving something in my face or telling us something. So I'm gonna try to be nice and calm and
Just tell me if you want me to bash him.
I also think we should call it brunch right now, considering like it's sort of like late breakfast, early lunch.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
So we
We're
can
gonna
get
eat.
breakfast for lunch.
I am very hungry.
Yes!
good.
School.
Oh. Morning is your safe word.
Sure.
Shouldn't you pick something more out there?
Meticulous.
Maybe something that Blore can remember.
Oh, fucking Christ. You know what? I'm just gonna say I'm angry and I'm gonna leave.
That works!
I'm not gonna have a code word. I'm gonna just say that. Done.
Okay.
Us.
Okay. You're getting to the tent. And you go through the city. You go through the... there's a lot of Draenei that are moving away. They are not comfortable sitting down as they did previously, like you saw them previously. They are more like standing up in patrol, ready, and they are... Some of the Draenei is talking to each other like rapidly, and they are getting ready to do something. They are trying to... It's a lot of like military orders getting shouted out, like they should move in formation, and some of them shall move out of the city, while some of them just stay put. But
As we walk through
Mhm.
this camp, I'm gonna look for Neolin.
oh, make a perception of investigation check.
Now that would be something.
18.
18. Looking through the crowd of Draenei, there is nobody that's... you maybe like stop for a bit for one is having very close features as her, but no, not really. Most of these people are military people, most of them having these large uniforms or armors that are decorated with these spider decorations. But no Neolin, what you can see. At least from the memory that you remember her by.
Guess no one is stopping us because they're expecting this
Oh, no,
weird.
yeah. You arrive at the tent and there are guards and they lift up the tapestry as you are led in towards the larger tent in this area. There is so much food on this long table. There are boar in different, like in 4 variation of cooking. There are some like variation of birds. There are so much potato and a lot of like think about what you would expect in a very large buffet type feel to it. And on the other end of the table, there are chairs and benches across this large table, and the tapestries are very nicely. It's other tapestries now from the inside. There are these symbols that represent like a white, silvery, like spider. And there's a huge like candelabra in the middle of the table that's lit up. And on the other side of the table, you can see standing there and writing some sort of paper or a parchment on this pedestal. And there are like 3 other Draenei people that are surrounding this man that is darker in skin. He's looking very formal. He have more of a breastplate on top of him now, in a more formal type of piece of armor. He have black hair, not white as the other Draenei. Very fancy, charming, very like beautiful man. That is, as soon as you walk in with the moving the tapestry, he writes something on this parchment and looks over and gets this very like wide smile as he finishes off. The other people just take their own pieces of parchment and move out, as he is left alone on the other side, and he gestures out with his hands. You have returned. I was getting a little bit nervous that we didn't have the pleasure to have such a quick notice meeting. But there's been change of plans. Please sit down. Please enjoy the food.
You going to war?
No, not war. We have troubling information regarding from our place.
Hello, I'm Bjork.
Hello, Blork. My name is Vesrin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Where is the orc?
He looks confused. Well, we are going to talk about orcs in a moment, of course, but there is no orc here.
But there's supposed to be a mailman inviting us for dinner.
He looks over and goes,
And now we're doing lunch
Interesting.
instead.
no, unfortunately, there is no orc. There is no mailman. I have my other diplomats here, but they are not male people.
Tiny lady, who is Garrett?
The mailman. But unfortunately, we're doing lunch now, not dinner. So alas, new person.
Oh, so it's later, okay.
Yeah.
Vesrin smile as he
I'm
sits
taking off
down.
my hat, also letting Rail fix my bow.
Oh yes, I'm gonna poof it up a bit.
Yes, thank you.
Charming bow tie.
Thank you. She made it herself with her skilled fingers.
Well now, don't stand there. Please, come and sit down.
Oh god, are we gonna have the fucking table thing again?
The shoehorn table.
What is the table size?
It's a long table.
Goody time.
He's sitting on end, so we can just sit on the
Yes.
side. Wonderful.
They have honey glazed boar.
Better sit down and
Exactly
take some.
how you like it.
That's
gonna-
weird.
Sit down next to Blinky.
Well, I'm gonna sit next to Rail, so I guess Borg sit alone on the other side.
I know I see to Vidal.
Okay, so all of us are aligned. Good.
Very good. As soon as
Yeah.
you sit aligned,
Then we
he
can flip the
moves
table
from
up.
his other side and sits on the opposite side. He smiles.
So, is there any need for introductions or?
Well, if you feel like it, I should introduce myself. For you people that doesn't know me already, my name is Vesrin. I am the diplomat and highest advisor for this Pale Spider. I am a peacekeeper, some sort. I am the voice of the Pale Spider, and also I'm the one who is taking care of all the mediaries between our communication between her and the others.
Others.
Who is her?
The Pale Spider.
Who are the others?
Well, we have some interesting people in our community that is sponsoring this campaign. And we have numerous of people that we are allied here in Kyril, most of it. But let's get down to business, shall we? Or did you want something else, Videl?
Introduce yourself, Videl.
My name already, so.
Ah, he threw all the titles at you.
I'm Videl. I'm a goat. And what type of campaign are you running?
My campaign is quite easily more to understand. The Pale Spider is more delicate. Mine is more straightforward. I am a communicator. I am a diplomat. I make sure that communication comes more than violence.
Blork taps his fingers in the table.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to say something, Blork?
Could we maybe eat before we talk?
I don't think anyone.
By all means, please have at it.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Definitely thank you. It is quite unusual to have these type of meetings in a short notice, but hence what I told your companions before. Resourceful and flexible. Your name is quite formidable in these areas, especially around the community here in Kyril, and especially around the circle.
Good things, I imagine.
Oh yes. Well, for some people you're quite an annoyance. I see you as formidable warriors, spellcasters, and dare I say troublemakers. And he smiles.
It seems you know more than we do, so.
I do. And I also know your bravades as well, Sarvalia. You're quite a formidable infiltrator as well. So, what I wanted for our meeting here today is to lay down the foundation of our coming deal. I assume that you have talked to your companions about the deal?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
sort of.
What deal?
He looks over towards Blork and go, there is a coming, a happening. There is something that my people has been longing for such a long time to receive back. There is a specific item here in the city that goes back far beyond the likes of Naroon, the necromancer, the first necromancer. And we are here to take it back. But of course, with the means of non-violence, we have made sure with the council of this republic that we will try to receive this item with any violence. And during this moment...
necessary.
Oh, well, we are going to defend ourselves. Of course, if they are going to not agree that we are not taking it, of course. But we have come to a negotiation. And there are these council members that are, as we speak, beginning to talk about the coming of this situation, and we hope for the results. And then...
why won't just reprogram them then?
What? Reprogram? He smiles and goes, we don't have the time, nor the luxury of using magic and manipulate other people. There are some people that are easier to reprogram, individuals, but we cannot really reimagine and reprogram a country. It will take an awful lot of time.
What kind of item?
The item, it is a quite formidable thing. It comes from an alliance between us and the arachnids.
What
is
is the item?
He smiles and goes, "It's a box, Bloric. It's a magical box.
Okay.
A box that can take away spiders." Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Good. And for how we get this box, we are going to need another item that we have hunted down, and it's on its way over here. We're going to need it to amplify our powers to get into a specific locked vault that is underneath here, the city. It is locked behind the magical means of our ancestors, the Astra, or as you people know them as, the Elven Empire. They have locked him in this vault, so nobody can get to it but us.
You want to get it so you can get rid of spiders.
It's more of an agreement we have.
I thought you liked spiders.
Oh, indeed we do. But there are other clans and there are other breeds of these brood mothers that are longing for that commitment and that arrangement to us to be fulfilled.
So your group does not just call yourself spiders. You have spiders.
He looks over and goes, "That is a complicated question, Blork. We know that we are not spiders, but we are blessed by the brood mothers. So we are helping each other out. It's like...
So someone wants to use the box to get rid of your spider.
No, it's an agreement. It's like, you know, Hagonir.
Yes.
And you go, Gainir. Both are separate things, separate people. But Hagonir wants to hunt. But the bear people are inside of the territory. But they need an agreement to hunt together. But in order to do that, the Hagorian people needs an axe. An axe to prove that the bear people won't attack them. So the bear people gives the Hagorian people an axe. Do you understand?
Yes, but you want to steal the box.
No, we are here to take the box. Because it is ours from the beginning. We're not stealing, we simply take back
You are
what is
allowed
ours.
to go in, open the vault.
Well,
get
we
it.
hope so. Yes, in a matter of days, we will actually go in and we will eventually take it.
What is it? Like, it's in a box. What does it look like?
Just for the simplicity of it all, it is a very special box.
Yeah, but is the box
I-
the magical thing, or is it something magical inside the box?
The box is definitely the magic stuff.
How
But
big is the box?
it is big to fill into your hands, Blork. It is big as a chest to another person.
Okay.
What is the catch here? Do you want us to get it for?
No, by the gods, no. By the... No, I just heard from an adversary of mine, or people that I've talked with, and also people that had actually hunted her kind before. And I'm talking about you, Rill, of course. He told me that you are formidable warriors when you were here last time. Fierce, powerful, and you have a thing that I admire most. You don't give a shit what people tells you to do. You just simply do whatever they feel like.
Sure.
Yeah,
No,
call it back.
not sure. It is quite admirable, actually. having these people running about, doing anything that they like, piss off people, says fuck off to authority. And I even heard that you even called the little runt Ordon, the formidable warrior wizard, to go and fuck himself. That is quite admirable. Nobody really does that more than people that are cocky enough to believe that they are in authority. So I admire your speech. So I am just here to give you a deal. I want to give you a shard of the magical mirror that you have gone and seen before, in order to get Sarvalia here to make sure that her people get out of the grasp of the demon of change.
So what about the box?
Oh, it is simple, Lord. You people will get the shard, and you people will not get in our way. You will not interfere if people would go to action against us. You're not there to help them. It is simple as that. Well, let's be frank. None of you people, except for your friend here, Blinky, has association to the city. We are not here to destroy the city. We are not here to kill people. We simply just want to have what is ours and get out of town.
What exactly are we doing?
That is the thing, Blark. Nothing. You get a shard, a piece of glass, and you say, no, we will not, yes, we will not interfere. You will not, maybe not even be in the city while this is happening.
Okay.
Since you know so much about us, you know about me, you know my
I know.
associations.
I know.
Why would you
Enough.
think I would care if you steal something from the city?
No.
Unless it's important for the city.
You misunderstand me. It is not really what I think you would do. I will simply open the conversation to just say that we are going to do this because what I've heard, you are acting out of misinformation. You don't hear what we are going to do, so you do it. You just act upon what you are given. Ancients of Chaos, if I would say that. I've heard that you have such an importance with the invasion down in Karai. You just simply were there. And you just helped the city. Of course, Sarvalia has her background to it. But that doesn't mean that you were inclined to help the city.
Kind of, yeah, because she cares about the city, and if we didn't, then the Inquisition would take the city.
And here's what I bring into you. If things would go a little bit hairy, a little bit dicey, people do not like that we go in and take an item that is incredibly rude to say that it is theirs to begin with. We will simply try to take it. And people can be violent. And if we kill some people, you try to save your city, it's gonna be dicey.
Are you scared that the guards will hire us to defeat you?
In a sense,
I am very confused.
In a sense, yes, Blork. No, it is your heroism that you need to save others, that you need to save Karai from the threat of the Draenei. It is the threat. We are not imposing any threat. We are here to negotiate. We have been here for several days now, trying to make a deal. It's more like taking away a potential threat. You maybe will act, because I don't know you. I haven't had this conversation. I know a lot about you, but we have never had the conversation, so I can pick your brain.
How do you know a lot about us?
I have a hunter, a specific type of hunter, that is very good at what he's doing, and he's gathered up a lot of information regarding you people. But the most peculiar thing is that most of the people, well, it's you, Vidal. It's quite the one that is more living the nomadic one. That is more like a bit of a blur for me. My hunter, I'm not familiar. If you are familiar with him, he is known as Ankeri. He is specialized of finding information and hunting changelings, of course. But he is most predominant to look and have information about people.
So what? He can't find anything on me. That's what
No,
you're saying.
you have lived quite a nomadic type of style, moving from mountain to mountain, mount to mount, forest to forest, and there's not so much that the plants are speaking to us. But regardless of these formalities, do you have an understanding, at least? I'm not here to hurt. I'm not here to glut or tell anything else about your perfections and imperfections. And you're not here to tell me to fuck off. I understand that we maybe have a mutual understanding at least. Or am I just in the clouds of being disillusional?
This a what?
Am I running around in the fog? Am I incorrect?
I don't know. You're not right about everything, but
I don't know either.
I think the question was more, will we agree or not?
Agree on what? I don't understand.
They are out of their way.
We're basically just gonna leave for a week and not look at this city block. It's not that hard.
No, I don't care about this city.
clearly.
That's a bit tactless of you.
Well, the city itself is... It's not really much left to what I care about anyway, but... Are you going to... Will you hurt other people? Just to prove a point? Or just the people that might try to stop you? I don't know
I will
what
not
you are...
hurt a single civilian. The only
Well-
people that are going to get hurt, if they're going in the way, is guards. Nothing more.
And you have already given them this information, you say?
I have given,
That you said you would take it by force if they don't let you have it?
yes, and I made it perfectly clear to the authority. So it's not really,
Can
And
I
the
double
civilians
check
are-
this information?
by all means, you should talk to anybody of the court people.
Can I do it now?
Certainly. We have a little bit of time. There has been a change of schedule.
Why?
Why? It seemed to be, Sarvelia, that your mother is quite resourceful. And she will try to do anything to get what you want.
Clearly.
And what is that she wants now?
Information. And for the information, almost one of our brethren and sisters got killed last night by changelings. And I believe that it's your mother's doing. So we are hasting our operations a little bit.
I mean, there's also a hag controlling changelings.
Indeed, as
so
well.
you know.
So please, Blinky, please.
I'm gonna send a message to Blade.
Okay.
Send my counted.
as you are thinking about that.
Yeah.
Vesrin looks over to you, Vidal, and go, as your friend is going to do the messaging, I may applaud you for that staff of yours.
Why?
It fits your attire.
What about my cool hammer?
Oh, it's magnificent. It looks a little bit unused.
It's just clean.
Yes, it doesn't look like you're quite getting along. I must more like secure that your friend here and his staff is getting quite formidable with each other.
Did they?
I have fought a lot with my hammer.
I can see that, Lord. But sometimes a weapon needs caring more than result into violence. But I'm sure that you will understand that someday.
I should clean it more often.
That is a good start.
I'm a bit confused. Sorry.
No, it's perfectly fine. I speak in very confusing terms.
No, it's not
Yes.
that. It's just that you invite us here to tell us to stay out. That usually means that we will have a hard time staying out, because then it might go bad.
No.
We killed guards before.
No, it's more like I think of you as a potential problem. I don't say that you will be. I'm just here to reassure that, well, most the trigger point is actually your friend, Blinky.
Of course. How long has this Unkesh been collecting information regarding us?
Some weeks.
Before the prison? Because I assume you know of that as well.
Oh, yes. No, for you, Sarvelia, it has been months tracking you down. We need to make sure why you disappeared from us from the beginning.
Lucky me.
You should.
Then I guess my question is, was it on purpose that he didn't arrive in time in the dungeon?
It was.
Makes sense. Do we have you to thank for that, or?
Yours truly. Your own guardian celestial.
Lucky me.
But
I
no.
have-
Oh no, Vidal. It is okay.
I have a message.
Please.
To Blade.
Yes.
Hi. Eating with Vesrin, Drow. Want to double check information. Drow wants artifact. Will take by force. Possibly. Wishes us not interfere with plans.
Small hiatus and then returns with, oh, hello. Yes, it's correct. We're debating about it now. Information is confirmed.
Well, they seem to say it's right. But you know, you can never trust information unless we have it from 6 sources. So. But I'm just gonna be like, probably correct.
He smiles, best friend.
Oh.
Now that your information is confirmed, Do we
Vidal
have
has
a
a
deal?
Vidal has a point though. Kind of like wanting us to make this deal. How about this? Like, won't interfere with you taking the artifact. Won't get in your way. But I'm not gonna promise that I won't try to help the city if you overdo it.
He smiles and goes, "It seems like a fair deal.
Mm.
Seems like information that could come at hand. If we would attack, I assume that you would defend.
Yeah.
I promise we will not attack the city. Not the buildings nor its citizens. If we do, feel free to murder them.
I mean, you've basically already conquered the city.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We don't want the city. We don't want anything that the city is nor provides. Only the item that it holds.
And you're true that this item is what you told us it is?
Yeah.
Can you do insight on him when I ask that? If he's actually told us what the item is?
You can.
I will try. That it's gonna.
One insight. Two.
I can never do insight, that's the problem. It's a 6.
I am also not being able to insight, but it's an 8.
Looking at him, all over the conversation, he seems to be sincere.
Mm.
Most of the things that he's speaking of are like correct, very precise. He knows what he's talking about. Even trying to help you understand his situation as well. He is very forthcoming.
Will you call off your bloodhound?
Doesn't matter, everybody
need
gets
to take that
information
to
about
him.
us anyway.
Because he is not my dog to pay off. He has been explicitly trying to get information out of you because of the pale spite.
Ah,
After what your family did to our family, you have been a thorn in our back. So it's more a repercussion that we have when it comes to be that Uncary is looking over you. And if you become
Not
a
my
problem,
mother, then.
well, she's a little bit harder to get.
Ouch.
It is this. I am completely honest. You're a
Course
wandering
you are.
target.
it's because she's lived longer, she always sends you to do the dirty work, so of course you're more easier to find. That's usually how it goes.
I
Goes to stay
know.
in the back.
But with a shard, we have a common thing then. If you use the shard, it will make your mother furious, and she will lose all of her power to the zealots of her kind, of your kind. Two
that
flies
will
in
make-
one go.
Okay. Will that then result in the pale spider no longer needing to send this Unkesh after me?
We will only see.
So start.
Exactly. It's more of a start.
Okay, here's my deal then. My take of this. We can let them take the little thing, and then it turns out, oh, the thing they got is really bad and it's gonna destroy the world. We'll just add it to the list of other things that's gonna destroy the world and we deal with it later. Right?
I'm not
We are not here to destroy the world.
No,
And
but
the items are not here.
either way, I don't trust anything. Not you. I don't trust your words, even though you sound sincere. Sorry, not you. It's me.
No. I assume that you have heard this already from your mentor siren. Never trust anybody but yourself.
Yeah. One of many things.
So,
No,
I will
that's
give you the
why-
shard.
Yeah.
You will not interfere unless we besiege the city and kill civilians and destroy the structure.
Or you actively, for some whatever reason, decide to just target goblins and kill them left and right because you think it's fun.
Exactly.
Then I might look a little.
No, I have no quarrel with the goblin kind.
And just killing in general because you want to seems a bit overstepping, but you don't want to do that, so I'm gonna try to take your word for it.
Very good.
By all means.
I have Blinky's word. What about you, Vitel?
Yeah.
You have been awfully quiet.
Yeah, I have my word.
Fascinating. What about you, Blor? Even though that it is confusing to you, but you understand that I don't
Yes.
mean any harm.
Yes.
Do you agree to this agreement?
Yes. I
Very
follow
good.
the others.
Very good. And now for the grand finale. Sarvelia, do you accept?
Yeah.
Wondrous. He puts his hand into his side pocket, and he takes forth a piece of glass, a shard that you recognize, and he puts it in front of you.
Just like that.
Just like that. And so many people told me that we couldn't have an arrangement. And look at us, civil people, talking and agreeing.
I have a few questions.
Certainly you have.
Not regarding this
No,
arrangement.
please, ask me anything, Sarvelia.
You knew of my sister, no?
I do. Well, one of them, unfortunately, I knew closely.
What happened?
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm missing pieces. Since I killed her.
Well, she infiltrated us. She took the shape of a person that I truly had an affection for. And she charaded as her for several months. Until we understood that she was taken, and then realized in her absence that she was not really who she was.
So how did she get taken back?
It was an arrangement between the dens that we learned that your mother were kind of more inclined to be infiltrating us.
But
We
you
get the
traded her
information.
back to my mother?
Seemed fair at the moment. She took one of the few persons that I ever trusted. So I think it was fair to give back. But of course it was not my action nor my thing to do. It was the pale spider.
Yeah. I get her actions. Seems logical. For the situation.
Believe me, I do not have any ill quarry with you, Sarvelia, nor your other sisters, but you have been acting as pawns to your mother, and your mother is the real enemy here.
Yeah, I keep getting told that. And still, I'm very confused over the fact that I am desperately trying to piece together my memories, or what's my memories, or someone else's memories at this point, because it's all very confusing.
I understand.
I know that I, at one point, supposedly during my infiltration, was supposed to meet this pale spider. But then my memories changed.
By the time that you returned to do the continuation work, I hired Onkeri. And Onkeri spotted you doing your closening on the pale spider, and then we took you in.
Why would my mother be so stupid that she would send someone to do the exact same thing when she already knew that?
Maybe she didn't respect us enough. Maybe she would believe that we would be so foolish. The pale spider is not a mere reckless matriarch. We learn by our mistakes. And of course, we had not all the information that your mother's doings. Some of them are really... We don't really understand why she has a quarrel with us either. But it is something about our society and our people that she is utterly terrified of.
Maybe she's just an arachnophobe.
Most people are in the upper surface. But if you get to know them, they're quite admirable creatures. Loyal creatures.
Sure.
I think that Vidal could answer too for that. Arachnids are quite loyal.
Depends.
Exactly. But for the most
The
of
closest
them,
encounter I had with a larger one, it sort of laid an egg inside me. So,
I have
but I
it.
guess you know that as well.
no, I did not.
It's right here. I take out the dead spider.
Oh my god!
He looks forward to it. Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, maybe this is offensive. I'm sorry.
It is
I-
not.
I
Some of-
usually just play with it a little bit.
These kinds of arachnids are the kind that actually opposes us.
Oh, it grew inside her skin,
Fascinating.
and in
No.
his skin, and in his.
Is there
Can
any possibility I can purchase that arachnid from you?
Mm,
Or can I just simply have it?
I just use it too because it's creepy. So
That's not an
Please.
answer to the question.
it's
Please,
not
could
mine
I
to
have
give
it?
away. It's her baby. So
Sarvelia, could I have your arachnid baby?
Do you have to phrase it like that?
oh,
Yes.
does he now? Yes.
Well, it's your friend who phrased it so.
Can't
Could I please have the arachnid?
Of course. Take it.
Yeah.
He takes it. He
Oh,
caresses
can I walk it over to him with necrocraft?
Oh,
Here it is.
God.
As soon as you do that, you feel that the magic immediately stops as he move up a hand.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I have friends with arachnids. I take great offense. 1, for using a corpse of there. 2, misusing necromancy.
It's practicing.
He takes the body. Maybe you should grow a little bit morale. Or moral. Distasteful.
Fine. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Scooching it over. Across the fucking table.
He will take it and he will whisper inside of it to it. The arachnid will sprung up into life.
Oh.
And it will start to crawl up to his arm and sit down close by.
Your
Somehow
baby?
feel more uncomfortable. No, don't say that.
Lucky for you, little one, he scratches his behind. It hasn't been dead for quite some time.
No, about a week. Maybe I'm checking my bag if I have more.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He will. I understand. But I will take good care of this creature.
Of course you will.
Is there any more questions, Servalio? Or from Blinky, Vidal, Blore?
Yes.
Is there anything you want to ask me, or should I leave you to your eating and then you simply go away?
I can't really turn into you.
It's simple. I have blocked her mind with a simple spell.
What spell?
Come now. I know simply for that effect that she, well, you specifically will try to help her. But no, I will not help with that. That is a reassurance policy for me to get unscathed.
I was actually very selfish in this moment, but yes, of course I want to help her too. But I was more thinking like, can I borrow it and maybe potentially use it so people can turn into us?
Exactly that.
Yeah. I'm also thinking of my friend clearly, but thank you for thinking highly of me.
Well, it's very
It's
very interesting. I just want to answer. I just want you to. Yes, I will teach you this. I will teach you this. If you dare me to ask a simple question, yes? Information that I just received from my dog. Well, at least it's two questions actually.
You want us to answer 2 questions?
Yes, and then I can teach you whatever you like.
Can we know the questions first?
I'm going to ask you the question.
Okay, well, good. I thought we needed to make some kind of deal again. You never know.
No. It is just a question.
It's not
Okay.
the dog that you punched earlier, right?
I was also thinking that I think it's the other, the dog that sniffs change things.
Number 1.
Hmm.
Eating dog hair.
Yes.
Why?
Hair of the dog after you have drunken alcohol.
Is that a thing? Do you need to do that? Because I haven't done that.
Someone said hair of the dog, and that made him feel better. So I tried it. It didn't help. But if we find roots, maybe. Or if I can just have something.
Second question.
Ooh.
You say that you care for the people of the city. Yes?
I try to.
This is gonna be a tricky one.
Yeah, what is
Why
it?
do you threaten the people then?
Oh, is it the guy with a dog now again? He was being a dick!
No, from what my colleague said, that you were the dick. You went over and took the hair of this dog. Your
Dog
attention.
attacked before.
No.
I was going to take hair, dog attacked, so I took a little
had-
bit more hair than I
had a
wanted to.
witness. The witness heard you tell Rill, I just want a piece of dog hair.
I wanted piece of dog hair, and I'm telling you, I wanted that. So I went over to the dog. Dog got aggressive while I was just gonna take a few little hairs. I've taken hairs from other animals
That is
before.
interesting. That is very interesting. So let me reverse. You were so. If Ankeri would like a scalp from your Sarvalia friend.
Do you know
Would
how
he-
many hairs I took? Hairs?
I don't understand. I simply phrase. Would you allow him to take hair from your friend?
Oh, he probably has.
Yeah.
Would you? Unattached, in the middle of the night, coming in an alleyway, and just take the hair.
I thought I was just gonna pet the dog, take a little bit of hair, and leave. I've wrestled alley cats that were like more nice than that dog.
No. I understand. I just simply.
You're asking if I would allow.
I just simply want to know how you think.
I'm trying to tell you how I think, but you're just
Yes.
trying to misstupid it.
No, I do not. I simply understand what you're doing. You needed a hair and you took it.
Yeah. And I didn't want it to be violent. The dog made it violent.
That is what I wanted to hear.
You just want to have a
He picks up.
summary for your little artifact?
He picks
Don't
up,
make the artifact. Don't make this a fucking
He
thing
picks
you
up-
can fall back on later with
he picks up the
artifacts.
scroll and puts it in there. Puts it in front of you.
Fucking Christ.
No. I just wanted to hear from your perspective what you were thinking. For me, it's understandable. You take what you need. You didn't regard to the man's feelings, nor the dog how it felt. You just saw an animal and you simply wanted to have what was yours.
No.
If there's some... No.
That's how you see it, but it's not how it went. Well, it was how it went in the end.
Or other, my common is very, very bad. I apologize.
I wanted to get hair. I had no intention of taking it because I wanted it, because I deserve it, because I own it. I wanted it because it's hair. You can just pet a dog and get a few hairs.
Thank you.
I thought I was gonna bite it and then leave. But he's making it sound like I was just I don't care. Like I went in there and I had no regard for the man or the animal. It sounds like I'm doing this for a selfish need and I don't care who gets in the way. That's what he's making it sound like. Isn't it? Or am I misreading his comment?
No, it is, but
Well, actually, I don't care. Think what you will. It's what everyone does.
Fascinating. Well, the matter of fact is, Blinky, that I do care what you think.
Mhm.
That's why I'm asking.
It's going to take a long way to explain if it takes this long.
he's just applying your logic to a grander scheme. Saying as in, if,
I know.
for example, this uncaring would want a piece of my hair, and just went up to me and plucked the hair, and I would get defensive if he did that. He would still be in the right to defend himself.
Yeah, but then if you, for some reason, bit the guy from out of nowhere, I would be apologizing to that person and be like, hey, you should probably not take the hair. And if he had said that, I would have apologized to his dog. But instead he came out with a bat saying, I attacked his dog.
I think we're talking about the dog's feelings and not the owner here.
I can apologize to the dog.
No, I don't want you to apologize. Thank you for clearing up your mind.
I'm
You
not
want-
clear.
You want a piece of our hair? Is that what you're implying here?
I don't know.
Well, I would.
No,
Doesn't matter. Everyone has hair from us and everywhere. I think a witch has it. No, that's Valiant. Who cares?
So I probably hair it all
But
the
you-
time.
I was gonna
No.
say you probably.
Blinky,
What?
you say that people don't care. And people...
No, it's not true.
Simply-
People do care. People just decide what I think and what I feel.
Exactly. then you would understand what the people have against us. We simply want to have what is ours. We are not evil people.
I don't think you are. I have never said that you are.
No. I'm not saying that you're saying. The only thing is that I understand how you're feeling. Matter of fact, the Pale Spider and all of her people actually would agree with you.
Well, it sucks that you feel like that.
It
And a
does.
piece of your hair.
No. Because I understand the means what people can do with hair. No, it was
Can
more
you
of a-
do things with hair?
Yes.
I have some hair that I actually would like to know where it is.
And with that, I can teach you.
I'm gonna take out some drow hair.
Mm-hmm.
We found these from some of your people. Well, they look like your people, probably not your people, but drow, I would think.
Oh.
Stole it from the pillowcase when they ran away from us in a weird realm.
I understand.
And then they went through a weird door.
Well, I can take it to my people and we can see what we can do about it.
I think they also might be potentially part of like a necromancy cult that is also possibly tied to Ilwe. Don't know.
Hmm. Now that is a name I haven't heard in a very long time.
Good for you. Unless you're related or something, then I... Oh, God.
Bloody gods, no, we are not related. We just have troubles with him. No, I just simply wanted to understand your perspective and also hearing what your companions are also trying to explain to me and everything. Maybe there could be some interest between us. Maybe it could be something that you can do for the Pale Spider in the future.
Possibly. Well, here's
She's-
the hair. It's like a little strand, like...
He will take the hair. He will
Bring
take the
that in
hair
your bag.
and he will stand up and he
I
will...
said it would be important. Look, he is a hair collector. Everything I pick up is perfect.
And now, Sarvelia, the shard is yours. Don't forget it. And see that as a gratitude from the Pale Spider.
Why?
Because we have an understanding. A
Yes, we
mutual
have one.
understanding that your people will understand it eventually. That they will be free.
What is special with a piece of glass?
It's what you would call it, Blork, magic.
Ah, I see.
You called Mamruka, but yeah.
I am not versed in giant speak.
At least you haven't gotten all information from your guide. Ah.
Probably
He says
not.
it quite a lot, that's why.
Do you wish to speak with Carrie?
I was just getting to that. Says he's apparently gonna keep stalking us anyway, and we can't do anything about it.
Can't you just hang with us instead? It would be less creepy.
Yeah.
Just invite us all, we can tell them everything.
From the corner of the tent, you can see coming out with this illusion. You can see a person. He is tall, and what he has a large exoskeleton of an insect that goes almost like, it looks like what are they called in English? Bönsyscha. Like the
Mantis, praying mantis.
like a praying mantis, but like the skeletal part of like something with horns and something with large like teeth-like things that are enristed by these large blackish sigils all over this armor that is made of an exoskeleton.
Well, now I know where I get my nightmares from.
He walks in and he kneels down. Come now, friend. We don't need to be formal between A union amongst friends. Uncary, this is your quarry, as you have been stalked for several weeks and months. He stands up and looks towards you. Greetings.
Sup?
I am fine.
Good. Are you always creeping this close?
Yes. When I get the chance.
Where do you hide?
In the shadows, mostly. But other times, I fuse in with the walls. Crawl to the roof and skulk from miles away.
Have you watched us undress?
Yes.
Well, another one on the list then, Rill. He's like your old friend.
I think that's the least of the things that he's seen that I'm worried about, Blinky.
I thought that was one of the worst things that one could do is keep on you on your
He,
neck.
he looks over toward Vestrin and says, they still have the scepter. What should we do about it?
Oh, right, yeah, we do.
Nothing, Uncary. The scepter is theirs, and we have achieved our agreement already.
But you want it?
No. It's better for you to have it than other people.
Yeah, sure.
If I would have been in your shoes, I would simply destroy it.
Yeah, there's some problems with that.
You know that would release the thing inside, right?
I do not.
It will release whatever is inside, and it's already trying to get out, so... Actually, with us, it's starting to get out.
Uncary looks over to Vestrin, and Vestrin leans forward and go, I could help you with that.
Really?
If you say it's already slippering. Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Oncary's such a sweetheart.
Here's your condiment.
Here's the compliments, yes.
I have the best wife in the world.
Mm-hmm. Shall
I
I
could-
squirt it for you, sir?
I could take the scepter. Well, the pale spider could. We have the means to tuck it away. The arachnid has been formidable people that are still to this day guarding another sigil for one of these items.
Well, the book is somewhere. Gone.
Taking care of it.
But you don't care about the hammer or the staff, clearly.
I do not have. Thank you, dear.
Uncary is so sweet.
Uncary gives the best cheek smutches. So, shall I take it away from you?
You know, if we would make a deal like that, I would prefer to do that with her directly.
And maybe we can do it after this first deal is over, too. To see how
Very
this
good.
deal goes.
In a week or so, you will hear from us again. Now,
And him?
Uncary?
Yeah?
Well, he will carry on with his job.
Can't you just sit down and have a nice conversation and stalk us from within the group?
No,
Ugh.
your group is far too advanced to do that.
How? Also, how does he keep up with us? Because we tend to go all over and at different locations.
Uncary? And he says in Elvish, teleport, and he teleports. And then he returns back. The armor is specifically fused by abilities that some seem to be unnatural.
Huh. We split up a lot too. Who does he prefer to follow? Who do you prefer to follow? Who's most interesting?
Sarvalia, of
Oh.
course.
Well, sucks to be real. Ah. No
Did you
more
watch me
undressing.
No, but we heard of it.
Did you watch me undie?
No, that would be something for the Marvels.
Who did you watch then?
Carrie looks back at him and go, we tried to infiltrate your mother's place.
Hmm.
We got the chance when you handed her over where she was in this world. We took a little bit of advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna stand up from the table and like walk over to Carrie.
Okay, straighten up.
I know I might not have a lot of requests and such, but could you please refrain from watching us when we're doing more intimate things?
He looks over towards Vestrin, and Vestrin nods softly. I promise I will not see you undress nor having other intercourses with others.
That was one, yeah.
You did okay.
Yeah, she does that a lot.
I do not.
Less than she wants to.
Ankeri looks over to Videl.
Excuse me.
Unfortunately, she does not.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
She is shy and she doesn't believe in herself. Hence her weakness. Looks at dead eye into your eyes, really. That will be your downfall. One of these days I'm going to get the mission to eliminate you. You need to work on your mental stability.
Oh, I thought you meant work on her seduction, so she could get out of it.
She cannot seduct me.
Challenge.
You will not find me.
She could just whisper sweet
That's
nothings into the darkness.
Now, even though that I enjoy this legendary of rivals meeting and a love story begins, he comes and
What?
takes, holds that your hand and Ankeri's hand. Unfortunately, Ankeri, you are needed elsewhere. And he blinks away. And I am needed elsewhere. The emergency. I need to move, unfortunately. But please stay here in the tent and eat your buffet and how much you want until you are fed to the brim of your bellies. But I need to walk.
It's not poisoned, right?
Oh no.
Looking at Blork.
Eating.
Rip.
No, it's not.
Can I ask you one thing?
Of course, if it is a quick question.
The orb,
What about the orb?
where did you get it?
Specially made
By whom?
by a smith down in the Underdark.
Alright.
There is a city known as Ancaris. And in Ancaris, you can find a smithy, which made these specially enhanced orbs. Here, and he will flip out the card. Contact him if you want. If you survive the journey.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you, associates of Nope, for having this very delightful brunch with me. And remember to always stay true to who you are. And your urges, I do encourage you.
Mhm.
Now, farewell.
One week then, I guess, but
And he will start to walk out of the tapestry. As
So
we
he-
are.
So who's
Snatching
gonna
the
bet-
shard of the table.
Mm-hmm.
I have confidence. Uh,
It's hard to have confidence when you don't know who is you. Some parts of you have confidence.
As
Most.
the conversation fades into the eating and slurping of food, we leave the tent up to the sky and towards the Vandalorian sky. See the beautiful sun as we fade away into the end of this episode. And we will see what will happen in the next episode. Are the adventurers going to fulfill their word to the drowned eye, or will they do anything else? We will see how that goes. And for the coming update here, we will see if there are going to be another day we're going to stream, because in a very, very large period of time now, myself is going to,
basis.
most of the Sundays I am going to unfortunately have to work a lot during the later evenings, so it's going to be hard on Sundays. But we will have a discussion to see what are we going to do, and you are going to see us in another day, but we will have that discussion in the further time. But if you cannot wait for more of us, head over to our YouTube channel, where you have all of the other episodes of this campaign and other shit that are going on over there. To go over there, maybe there will come some new ones in the time. Maybe you will just fancy some of the older ones. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.
Ta-ta!
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.